Grab me a needle and I never take a shower. Going down the street just to kill a couple hours. Cause folks like me on the job from 3 to 5. I'm working 3 to 5.
This is the motherfucking side that stands. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It says don't tread on me. We stand for our ground. Did you see the votes? 100% in West Virginia.
Damn, 100% of the votes? Who's counting those votes in West Virginia?
Donald Trump don't be the president. You better get ready to lock and load, motherfucker. It's going to be Civil War Part 2. I've always said 1 to nothing, but it's only halftime.
And this halftime show has been paid for by the campaign to elect what's-his-name in 2024.
Ivanka Trump. Sure. She's a Russian model, dude. I don't like her body style. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She's more too. You understand? I used to be in love with the bitch from Singled Out. What's her name?
Oh, what's her name?
She used to be so hot, man. Jenny McCarthy will make her look like a fucking dried up white piece of cat turd. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I got blood, stones, papers, Glocks, and figs, alien gear, alien wear. The MGK was with Megan Fox. Flipped out on her, beat her up and shit.
That rapscallion Derkie, he gets a kick anytime a woman gets beat up by a man.
Dolly Parton's the most ugliest woman in the world.
You better watch your mouth talking shit about Dolly. She's right up there with Willie Nelson and Bob Dylan as national treasures.
Just like Winona Judd said, you can't win an award here for that goddamn Dolly Parton. Said it live on TV and went home and killed herself.
They need to study his brain when he dies, for real. Like, there's crazy stuff going on in there.
Dolly is far from the queen, buddy. Islands in the stream. That is what Kenny Rogers wrote everything boring ass shit done, bitch, ugly bitch did.
Islands in the Stream was a Bee Gees song, and Dolly Parton holds the record for the most #1 hits by a female artist ever in country music. 25 #1 hits.
How many hits did she have compared to the Winona or Naomi?
Oh, here he goes. Open those gums up real wide and stick that foot in there.
Or whatever her name was there, took her life. Just like she said, you can't win no goddamn award here for K-Dog and Dolly Parton. She's like me, Kentucky girl.
I didn't know Derkie was a Kentucky girl.
Ashley Judd, her $2 was great. You know what I mean? You got a musician, you got to raise a movie star.
I know how she feels.
See what I mean? What'd you do, Dolly? I blew my titties up this big, and that's only everything I've ever been known for.
She built a $650 million empire, has hundreds of millions of dollars in charities, and she takes care of the people in the surrounding area where she was born and raised.
Come to Dolly World, everybody. I guarantee Willie Nelson smoking a joint when that bitch died.
I guarantee you shot up the same dope that killed Noose.
Guarantee it. When she's dead, the whole world's going to be like, I'm going to be like, go to your islands in the fucking stream, bitch.
Y'all remember when he sang and tried to play I Will Always Love You on the guitar for Skanka when she wouldn't take him back?
Her voices, though. Tammy Wynette was better. June Carter was better. You know what I mean? You're right, I'm cold as ice. I'm cold as the cold wind blows.
Good, put on a t-shirt. It's got to be drafty in that tin can.
Coal miner's daughter, baby. A real young Kentucky girl, just like the Judds.
He's always said 304 to the 216. He ain't never threw out an 859 or a 220.
And Dolly Parton, it was born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee, people. Oh, my God. A woman with titties like that is ugly. Sorry, I'm sorry, ladies, but if your titties...
We know, Derkie, you like a flat chest. That's why you were with an underdeveloped 18-year-old last month.
God, somebody said, what's ODWV stand for? Oh, my fucking God. Somebody in Boone County asked me that just now.
He's the most gullible idiot online.
That grass has already been cut, pal. I paid a young kid $50 and the deaf guy so he can make him some money.
The deaf guy was the lucky one because he didn't have to listen to you.
This right here gets a shitty review from me. I'll give it 2 stars. It's time to knock some turkey's asses down with them pumps.
That's right, kids. A West Virginia turkey sounds like this.
You know what I mean? Every time I eat what I kill, You should bless that deer, son. That deer's going to put food in your belly.
That explains why you're so thin. You haven't killed a deer in 8 years.
No, you don't drink their blood. If you drink Jagermeister, bro, it says venison right on it. You drink deer blood.
That's what a 7th grade education gets you right there. He is stupid.
Some eat hearts. Ours, we drink some of their blood. You have to taste it. My son wouldn't. And I caught him when he was over there. I told him cut this one piece, and he wasn't looking. I took a whole big thing in his mouth. You talking about me? He got mad. I said, but it's called tradition, boy.
Oh, now that's a cool story. Didn't happen. Now let me remind you of your original answer before you went into a fairy tale.
No, you don't drink their blood.
He can't keep up with his stories 60 seconds apart.
Then you see me putting the blood on my face and stuff like that right there. A lot of people choose to eat the heart, brother. They cook it and eat it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, so they cook it?
Eat it raw, yeah.
Oh, he did it again. Make up your mind.
What's the nastiest animal I've eaten? What the fuck you talk about nasty? Do you know a possum is more cleaner than a fucking raccoon ever thought about being?
They say you are what you eat, and you look like a possum.
A possum contains antibiotics in its bladder, everything. I bet you didn't know that, did you, Miss Genius? No, I couldn't eat a horse. I couldn't love an animal like that either. No way.
You had a 500-pound pet pig that you fed table scraps living behind your house for like 10 years.
I can come up with some shit, but I just don't like bring cannibalism into much shit, or, you know what I mean, Hannibal Lecter and shit like that. Do you know how he got caught, actually? And threw a body in the Elk River. The West Virginia State Police caught him, Buffalo Bill. Y'all seen it right in The Silence of the Lambs, Jodie Foster? It's right there with the West Virginia State Police. You notice how I ain't gave out the new YouTube yet? If it ain't 304 216, it's 216 304.
See, I told you not a Kentucky area code in there whatsoever.
To the person I was speaking to about my GoPro earlier, I have the vest, all that stuff. I have the scuba part where you can use it for scuba diving. I got a couple videos already up there driving the GR86, showing how fast each mode is in the car and stuff. That's on my new YouTube, you see what I mean? But that will be released a different day. It's been out for weeks already. Months. Nobody knows it's me.
Secret YouTubes where he reviews mommy's car. Oh, it's not Derkie. He don't have a license.
They just think it's somebody else putting out killer videos. Oh, who is this dude? You see what I'm saying? Who is this dude? And all of a sudden, everybody loves him. And you see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying. You want to be accepted and loved by everybody on the internet, except you can't stop being a lying, scamming douchebag, so you make up stories in your head.
And then you show your face, and it's like that was him the whole time.
A story as old as the hills.
The whole time. See, it's about promoting yourself now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I understand that more than any. Oh, y'all talking about the entity? He's always here. He don't never leave, man.
You don't ever leave either. That entity must be going crazy.
There used to be these old apartments on this property, like humongous, you know what I mean? And the older woman had a heart attack here, you know what I mean? Back in this side, she walks through here with her, like, old dress on and shit, like, gown.
I told you I'm not the ghost of an old woman, Dirk.
And then the little boy. And then there's one more. He's the mean one.
Oh, me?
Every time you went to school, all the high schoolers was hotter. You know what I mean?
He spoke for a few minutes on like high school kids, and quit creeping on high school kids, you sicko.
Damn, I would have been all up on that shit, man. You know what I mean? I would have got suspended, threw out of school, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Does any ladies want to be my teacher? I need somebody to teach me.
Again, he never made it to high school. 7th grade as far as he went. That's a fact.
I have a phone in my hand where I can answer you. Holy shit, that bitch look good right there. See? Now in big boobs. See how it don't fit her body? Ugly. I was a bad boy. I missed over 400 some days of school.
And that was just in 1 year.
Do you know why Miley Cyrus just bought a humongous mansion in West Virginia?
Probably because her godmother bought it for her.
See, I like porn ladies. You hear her how she's talking? Taco, whatever. Hop on the taco. And I got some beans too for refried shit, you know what I mean? I say, Mama la pinga puta.
He taught himself a new language now.
Yeah, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, nueve. You know what I mean? It's just kind of simple, dude, if you listen to the words. When they're saying see, they're saying yes.
That's exactly how they say it in New Mexico.
But in some words they actually use, like no and things like that. They'll use, you know what I mean?
English. It's called English, Dirk.
You see what I mean? I know enough to get by.
You don't know enough English to get by. You're illiterate.
My son's he does so good in school, like, you know what I mean? Then his buddy gave him a virtual reality because he got the virtual reality too. See what I'm saying? He gets all kinds, like, I was like, man, give me some of that stuff, dude. You be getting like that, you know what I mean? He's like,
He said, "Aw, Dad, you know you're going to steal my stuff anyways."
I mean, Jesus Christ, Mountaineers recruit players from there. We got 4 players on our team right now from his high school.
No, there's not. There's only one.
I told him, I mean, he didn't want to play ball there. He didn't have to. He could walk on.
Since he never played one down of high school football, he should be pretty high up on the list with his PlayStation 5 Madden skills.
Or you can pay for it and walk on and play.
Derkie's brain can't comprehend the amount of athleticism it takes to play at that level.
When you shine, you shine. It don't matter.
It's about time you got real with the boy.
He's so good at basketball, too, you know what I mean?
I got a feeling he should just stick with the shoe shine. Then he just sat there and tweaked on this holster for about 30 minutes, which I fast-forwarded through all that crap.
And it's all American made. The Winchester doesn't represent.
Last video said he hates Winchester. Now he represents.
That's what I just got done talking about right there, was the security of my gun. That's a Ducks Unlimited. They only make 50 of these a year, and they have a raffle drawing.
First it was a membership. Now you want it from a raffle or a drawing. Why don't you just be honest and tell us the schmuck at the gun shop saw you coming a mile away and sold you a girly gun?
Yeah, I don't tell. Nobody knows my channel no more, because look what I get to play with now. You see what I'm saying? Due to them channels, without haters. It's like he said, did people send you that stuff? They send me ammo and everything to try out, man. Being who I am, that's why I can do it.
I don't know why any weapons company wouldn't want you to represent them.
Cleveland's putting a team together, boy. I'm telling you, we've been this close. Right here we go. There's your little teaching key, see what I'm saying? That's how small it is. About big as Moses Heaps' dick.
You ought to know. You're on D's nuts.
It fits like a glove. Need to learn how to kegel that thing a little bit better. You know what I mean? I'm talking about from 18 years old, talking about I got the bomb, I got this, I got that. You got the worst head. You got the worst. You're dead. Go back to school. Do something.
And he's back on the 18-year-olds again.
Your brain's so good, you went mentally retarded. What'd you master in? Blowjob? I've only had like 2 of those though.
What the hell?
In 37 years, so what's that tell you?
We know that one of those was from David Branham for a Browns hat and a $20 bag of weed, so you're gay?
I took him out shooting. We shot about 5, close to 2 to 500.
Yeah, they shot between 2 and 500, you know, Dirk math.
Hit me up. Derkie loves the haters. I said, Mama, the pingo food. Come to Dolly World, everybody. That's about it. I said, Mama, the pingo food.
A coat of many colors that I was so proud of.